Welcome back to Kiesel News, everybody. To start off today, we have news that LEGO and Universal are still working on potential LEGO movies. So they're not completely dead in the water, which is great if you ask me, because I honestly don't think a single one of the LEGO movies has completely missed. The worst one, I guess, was the Ninjago movie, just because it wasn't even really accurate to the show at all. It was non-canon. They should have just made a canon one to the show, and I think its fans would have took it a lot better. But other than that, the original two Lego movies were both good. Obviously, the first one was better, and then Lego Batman was great as well. And the thing is, it's Lego. So as long as Lego owns a part of the IP, they can do whatever they want with it. We could get a fucking Lego Iron Man movie. We could get a Lego Lego Bionicle movie. And imagine a new Bionicle movie. They bring Bionicle back, or just a Lego Movie 3. Like, an idea that could go with it is going more digital, as Lego is going more digital, as they've done more of those digital experiences, so they could lean into that for the third one like they did for the Duplo in the second one. There's infinite possibilities. Next, we have a movie that me and my friends all thought was posted by a fake discussing film account when we heard the news about it, because it just sounds so ridiculous. There is gonna be a Pop-Tarts movie called Unfrosted, made by Jerry fucking Seinfeld. He's making his comeback, guys. All for Pop-Tarts for some reason. This means it's the perfect time to re-release Seinfeld, but get rid of the scene that's in every episode of Jerry eating cereal and replace it with Pop-Tarts instead. It'd be a perfect ad. In other news that isn't really news at this point, Twitter hates charity. At least this disproves that they have a hate boner for Mr. Beast. They just have a hate boner for everyone. This includes Critical, who is being shamed for giving away money but using it as a tax write-off. Oh, no, wow, so scary. Like, he's giving away free money to people that are requesting it if he thinks their reasoning is good enough in some of his newest streams. That's a good thing. Who cares if it means he's paying less money to the government as a result? I thought all you guys hated the government with how much you guys stand up for Palestine. Like, speaking of Palestine, what if Critical was giving away the money to them? Would you think he was evil for giving away money to Palestinian children? All because Critical was getting tax write-offs from that money? No, you wouldn't get mad at that, or at least you shouldn't. Not to compare what's going on with Israel and Palestine, but I had to get my point across somehow. Next up, Kirsten Dunst said she would return for Spider-Man No Way Home, but she was never asked. Now, that's probably obvious, as I think any actor would return to a previous role that they had if the paycheck was big enough. Even someone like Harrison Ford, I guarantee you he would return for Star Wars 10 if he was paid like $1 billion or some shit, which theoretically could happen if George Lucas wanted to do it, because he has so much fucking money. But what I really wanted to touch on with this is how it's sad how actors are so tied to their superhero roles specifically. Like, Spider-Man No Way Home was a great movie. I still stand by that. But why are we talking about it 2 years later, over 2 years later, with actors who weren't even involved with the movie? It's Kirsten Dunst. She has done other movies. She's a well-known actor. She has to be getting some new work that you can talk about in an interview. I don't think you have to talk about a movie that she wasn't in. And hey, to be fair, the interviewer probably did, but all these Twitter accounts just take the Marvel stuff and then put it on because that's what gets the most clicks. So if you're interviewing someone who is in Marvel and you don't want Marvel to be the main highlight, then just don't bring it up whatsoever. Next up, Microsoft is working on an AI chatbot for Xbox. Awesome. That's sarcastic. But thankfully, it's only seemingly for customer support calls for now. That's its main use. But you do have to fear for the customer support workers then. What's going to happen to them? I propose just having human customer support workers for the uncommon questions, and then I guess if you really wanted to use AI, only use it to basically copy and paste common questions type of thing to save the time of the real humans. I doubt the chatbot could even work without having humans put in the potential problems anyway, so might as well just have customer support workers do it instead of having to hire coders to put it in. Man, if only my April Fool's video was true and AI just stopped existing. Lastly for today, we have 2 Discord-related stories. One being that they're finally starting to add ads to Discord. However, I think people are overreacting based on what I've seen, as a lot of the ads are just going to be for different game developers within Discord to advertise their games. So basically, if you're a game developer and use Discord, you can run an ad for your game, and then you can play the game with your friends. So it's basically just another way for you to have fun on Discord. It's not like we're gonna be getting Kroger's ads or fucking Toyota ads or all those basic ass ads. It'll be basically tech demos for games, and that's fun. If it does turn into generic ass video ads, I'll eat my words though. That's fucking stupid. You're not watching anything. You're talking to your friends. Why do you need an ad? Discord keeps taking L's though, as they put out an April Fool's video yesterday that was about Discord loot boxes. Now, thankfully, they're not adding loot boxes. That was the April Fool's part. But they unintentionally created a Viewbot. As the message that they sent out to every Discord user regarding the loot boxes played the video indefinitely unless you dismissed it. So if you just didn't check your notifications, it auto-played the video, and it just kept auto-playing and auto-playing and auto-playing. So if someone hasn't been on Discord for a week, and let's say this was out for a week, it would get a week's worth of views even though you didn't even watch the video. So if it was intentional, that's a genius move, but if it's unintentional, it's hilarious as fuck.